Attention viewer, you are watching the world's biggest monster truck diecast YouTube channel. This is Monster Jam OCD.
Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Hot Wheels vs. Spin Master comparison video. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these, but I did reference in my review of the Haul Y'all Monster Truck as well as separate cases and mixes of Spin Master Monster Jam that I would be comparing the ride trucks when I had them all together. Now, obviously, I am still missing El Toro Loco and Earthshaker ride truck, but I have enough in this video to make the comparison video in my eyes. I might come back and make it again at the end of the year, but I believe this is probably going to be the only ride truck that they release for Hot Wheels for this year. I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong because I really want to see a Bigfoot ride truck, but we'll see at the end of this year what I have to do with a comparison again, or maybe next year I'll do another comparison. So to kind of begin here, I must say that it was a big shock when Hot Wheels announced that they were going to make their own ride truck, Haul Y'all, or in general a ride truck, because for years we did request and ask through the community for a ride truck series from Hot Wheels in some shape or form. Obviously those demands were never met. And when Spin Master announced at the end of last year that they were going to make the chase pieces the ride trucks, it's funny how Hot Wheels quickly jumped on board and made Haul Y'all. So I'm not sure if it was because they saw this and then they went, okay, we can make it as quick as we can. I'm not sure how that whole dynamic works out. Maybe it's just coincidence. I don't know. I'm not going to dig into why this exists when these just happen to be announced, but that's the beginning of how these ride trucks kind of came to be. These ride trucks, these ones here are actually real life existing trucks. The only one that you'll see in this video today that does not exist in real life from the Monster Jam contract is this specific body of Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder did exist as a ride truck, but it was the Built for Tough edition. This is just a redo of Blue Thunder with the new decals on a ride truck body. But these three trucks do exist. These are real life ride trucks. And this is a fantasy Haul Y'all edition of a ride truck, which is Hot Wheels' current edition. So Hot Wheels might end up in the real life circuit making this into a real truck, which would be pretty cool to see because it is a ride truck. They can definitely do that. They have the capabilities to do that, I'm sure. But for now, I want to compare the two companies in terms of quality, the effort, and then overall design. So we'll start with the Haul Y'all since it's the only lone truck out of the pack here. So Haul Y'all itself is not a bad truck. I made a reference to it in my other video that's a little bit on the rush side, and I still stand by that, but for the quality that Mattel gives out, this is actually in the higher end. And that's because of several factors. They did do the headlights, they did the grille printing, and actually matched them up pretty good. The paint color is a beautiful color, and I like the simplistic classic Hot Wheels style graphics. The only thing I don't like about it is how the truck bed sticks above the tailgate. I've also made references to the stairs. Some ride trucks don't have the stairs connected, some do. That's just kind of an extra detail that they could have added. Really could have covered up this little area where it's missing a tailgate to cover up the back. But I enjoy the detail that they put into the seats. I definitely enjoy the seat belts. That's a really cool addition. I like that it actually has a floorboard, unlike the Spin Master ones, which don't really have that. But overall, it is realistically just the classic pickup truck that they retooled with a quick truck bed insert. Which is fine because that's usually what we see from Mattel. So it's not like they went above and beyond. It's basically going as far as they could go with their own company restraints, I'm sure. So if we look at it, it is the same tooling as the classic pickup truck by Hot Wheels. It's actually the single cab, but this is a king cab. Same design overall though, in terms of the pickup truck itself. But you can see they have modified the back here to have a single step and then the insert. So they kind of took out this part. The roll cage looks like it's a flat roll cage instead of this, the classic angled one here. So they have modified it pretty well, and it's a pretty good design. I like the cage as well. It's a nice little thing. The only thing I don't like about the Hot Wheels trucks in general, just because I just don't, is the actual tires. I wish it was on the normal tires, and I have seen people switch these over onto Spin Master Retros and also BKTs, and it looks really cool. So this is the Haul Y'all by Hot Wheels, and overall quality, I give it this 7.5 out of 10. The only thing I don't like about it is the quick effort to put an insert in instead of actually working a tailgate into here and kind of making it more secure looking. They did do a quick job doing this here, But overall, not bad for Hot Wheels. I mean, this is definitely one of the higher quality trucks we've seen this year, and I'm very happy with how they did their own version. So now we move on to the team that I actually work with, which is the Spin Master team and the Monster Jam teams. And obviously the bias is going to show, but I do have to say, if I have to stand out of my perspective as a influencer for the company, these still are the higher quality trucks. The weight themselves, I love the weight that they have. Obviously, ride trucks are going to be heavy. They have the overall vintage chassis stance that really makes them look like the ride trucks in real life. The one thing I'm going to knock the design for on these trucks is the front bumper and the reusing of the tooling for that, because this was part of the vintage chassis, this bumper here. We don't need that on these trucks. They actually all can have them removed and it would be perfectly fine. So I'm gonna knock a point off of design for the front bumper. That's one major thing. And on Gravedigger Ride Truck, although I'm not sure how they would fit it, I wish they would have put the stairs on here as well. As you can see on BKT and every other ride truck since then, it does have its own staircase. This truck does have a staircase in real life, but they did not add it to the actual Gravedigger. And then the other thing is that it has a few over the actual amount of the bars inside of the truck. But the overall casting for the Gravedigger specific ride truck is beautiful. It's exactly how the real life truck looks. There really is nothing to complain about body-wise that I can actually say that's wrong about the Gravedigger. There's really nothing. And I love the fact that they actually kept the exact amount of seats, and the seats are proportionate to the driver on the inside here, which is included. And I also enjoy the effort on the Gravedigger to have the retro tires and retro rims. It really brings out this truck, and it's a very flashy truck. Now, I'll talk about in a second also Rarity and how hard it is to get these. We'll come back to that, but this is the design for Gravedigger Ride Truck. Comparing to Haul Y'all, obviously there's a big difference in the actual overall design process. They've put a lot of effort into this. They've put a lot of design, I'm sure 3D scanning, and overall attention to detail to the real life truck. This is, again, a fantasy truck. This is based off a real life model. So these two are very different in their comparison. And then we have the two pickup trucks compared. So Blue Thunder and BKT. For the sake of the time in this video, I'm going to remove Blue Thunder from this video because BKT is the flashy real life truck. It's actually my favorite ride truck they've made and probably will make. So you can see here, the BKT versus Haul Y'all, there's a big difference. The BKT, again, is proportionate. They have the seats that are proportionate to the driver. The Haul Y'all seats, if we compare them to these, they're a little bit oversized if we check it out. It's hard to get them both to the same degree, but you can see there's a little bit of an oversize on Haul Y'all, and that's typical for Mattel, especially to oversize things like the tires. It's a more flashy way of designing, and it's completely of their style, so it's really not a surprise to me. But as we look at Spin Master, of course, going for accuracy, they did make the seats proportionate sizes to the driver and to the real life truck itself. Also, I love that they went the extra mile to make a new casting for BKT and the Blue Thunder. They have the side view mirrors on there, the inspired casting. Obviously, it can't be perfect, but it's an inspired casting. They have the headlights. They also even printed in the tailgate area, bkttires.com and monsterjam.com, even though you can't see that detail because the staircase cuts it off. They also have the taillights and the accurate wrap job that the real life truck has. So the overall effort on BKT especially is above and beyond. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. They also have the staircase, which is a big thing I mentioned, obviously with Haul Y'all and Gravedigger. So this truck, I'm going to give a 10 out of 10. The one thing that, actually I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because the one thing I don't like about it is the floorboards could definitely have been more solid. They did not fill in the floorboards completely. That's the one thing Haul Y'all has above all the ride trucks they've made from Spin Master, is that it actually has a full solid floorboard. So there is that, and then we also have one more, which is the Megalodon ride truck. And I didn't really want to get into this because it's not really much of a comparison, but I do enjoy the fact that Spin Master made 5 different castings for their chase piece series. Remember, chase pieces are not easy to find for most people. It's already kind of an above and beyond effort to make just their chase piece line as, fabulous as possible. So they have 5 new castings. Obviously, I don't have El Toro Loco and Earthshaker, but I do have 3 of those 4 castings right here in this frame. So there they are. And then we have this, obviously, Megalodon is pretty awesome. It's a modified Megalodon tooling to be accurate to the real life truck. And then we have the double fins and the other same insert here for the truck itself. But overall effort again on Megalodon compared to Haul Y'all, it's very apparent. So they've obviously made this casting to make it a model after the real life truck. Haul Y'all again is a fantasy truck, but the efforts are compared here. And now we're going to move into the final category, which is Rarity. And Rarity does not apply really for Haul Y'all. I have actually found, I think now 31 I've counted Haul Y'alls in my stores across many different stores. And then of course the ride trucks by Spin Master have already sparked a lot of controversy because they are pretty hard to find. I have actually found 1 BKT and 2 Gravedigger ride trucks. I have not seen Blue Thunder yet because I haven't found Mix 12, but most of the collectors in the world have not seen a single ride truck chase piece. And it's really frustrating when I see that happen because I really want the chase pieces, because they're the ride trucks, especially this year, to be, you know, something that people can actually go out and hunt and find at some point. Because of COVID, because of different things, stores, warehouses, all this stuff, the ride trucks have become extremely hard to find, and it really irks me in a way that I don't enjoy. Anyway, that's the end of this comparison. I want to hear your guys' opinion, though. It's not my opinion that matters, it's your guys'. So please tell me everything you want about the ride trucks. Tell me your dislikes, your likes, what you like about this one or that one, companies. Just go ahead and put it all in the comments, and I'll go ahead and read those and check them and maybe even reply to a few later on. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Mr. Random Monster OCD signing out.